The Deputy Prime Minister claimed today that children at risk of falling into rioting should go to summer camps to keep them on the straight and narrow. Speaking at the Lib Dem Party conference in Birmingham, Clegg says £50 million will be invested into the project.
So today I am launching a new scheme to help the children who need it most in the summer before they start secondary school. A 2-week summer school, helping them to catch up in maths and English and getting them ready for the challenges ahead. Because we know this is a time when too many children lose their way.
Well, youth worker and former Conservative parliamentary candidate Shaun Bailey joins me now. Hello to you, Shaun. 2-week summer camp. There is a bit of a danger that these are going to be seen as a punishment rather than opportunity, I suppose. I
think one of the big things would be very bad news to present education as a punishment. That would be real bad news. But I think the real thing is it's a missed opportunity. £50 million would have went very far with the charities, churches, mosques, schools who already provide these kind of services. So it'd probably been better to go that way. They'd had more impact. They're set up to get it done.
That might be the case, but whatever he said, the Deputy Prime Minister is determined to give every child a fair start. So surely whether £50 million is spent on a 2-week summer camp or, as you've suggested, it's still £50 million and it's still being targeted at the right area.
Well, if it's being targeted at the right area is debatable, because actually the real thing that benefits children, the real push is their family, and the liberal response and the liberal state of our nation around family and how we encourage people when to have families, what to do with families. That's the real root of the problem. This is symptom suppressive, it isn't attacking the real root of the problem.
You might say that, but after the riots, politicians, all sorts of community leaders, they were determined, weren't they, to engage in young people, to help them find a voice that they felt that they'd lost. Don't you feel that this is at least some way to try to reach what they're actually trying to achieve?
No. The real reason these young people feel no part of their community is because they're no part of their family. Community is based on family. Community is a public expression of family. And the way in which you run your family advocates for the young children in it, is how well they will do. It's as simple as that. And like I say, we're a very liberal nation. We spent a lot of time attacking the sort of core, you know, marriage, staying together, responsibility. That's the real thing. If a community, i.e. families, are not responsible for their children, £50 million is a drop in the ocean because you're not addressing the real problem.
If that's the case, do politicians just stand back then and say, over to you? It's the families who need to sort it out.
In one sense they do. I work with a lot of families, and parents feel robbed of the responsibility to look after their children. They feel if they discipline them, they'll get in trouble. They feel that they feel they've been told that school will take care of every aspect of their child's upbringing, which is clearly not what school is for, but that's the message that's being sold to them. So in one sense, politicians looking for a silver bullet are onto a very bad thing. It is not one thing, it's many things. It's all the things that our children come into contact with, and the one place that you can marshal all those different strands is in responsible adults. The biggest mentor for a child, the biggest thing that will shape a child's life is absolutely their parents and their family.
Shaun Bailey, thank you very much.